Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be making a 4K / Blu Ray collection video. This is going to be my complete collection of both of those formats, and I will be making a separate DVD collection video. I just didn't want to overload this video with too much stuff because it's already probably going to be fairly long, but I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible. I'm not going to go in super detail with every single film, but I'll just list them and then kind of give my quick thoughts on some of the ones that I really enjoy a lot. So I'm going to be segmenting these in different parts, so you'll probably see some time codes down below, and then you'll be able to click those to go to either like the Disney section, Star Wars, DC, just all that stuff, 4K. I'm going to be starting with the 4Ks. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into this. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave it a like down below if you do, and let's get straight into it. And if you would like to see any of these titles in more detail, let me know, and then maybe I can make a video focusing more on them. Or if you'd like to see a review of any of these as well. So the first title that we have right here is Batman Begins. This one is fantastic. Really love the slipcover on all of the Christopher Nolan collection. And the next one that we have here is another 4K. It is The Dark Knight with awesome Heath Ledger Joker on there, looking fantastic. Then the next one that we have here, I'm not going to be showing like the whole back side and everything of each Blu-ray. But once again, if you'd like to see any more detail, let me know. Here is The Dark Knight Rises, looking really great. Then the next one that we have here is Inception. I really love the slipcover on this one. I've actually not yet seen the film, but I really do want to check it out. I got it on a really good deal on Amazon, so it seemed worth it to pick it up at that point. And then here we have Justice League. This is one of my DCEU films. I keep all my 4Ks together, so you will be seeing some like Disney ones. I don't really keep my Disney 4Ks with my regular Disney Blu-rays, so I kind of separate them in that way. And then the next one here is Aquaman. I've not yet seen this film as well, but it just looked really great. And I got the 4K for a good deal on eBay, so I was like, why not? That's where I get a lot of my 4Ks is eBay, because they have some great deals on there. Then we have the Lego Batman movie, one of my favorite films. I love this movie so much. The only Lego movie I don't have on 4K is the original Lego movie, and it's because I wasn't collecting at that point. I could buy it, but it wouldn't come with a slipcover most likely, so I choose not to until maybe they re-release with one. And then here's the Lego Ninjago movie. I absolutely love this slipcover. It is fantastic, and I love the movie as well. I'm a very big fan of the Lego Ninjago series. Then the next one that we have here is one of my newest 4K pickups. It's actually my newest one, and it is the Lego Movie, the second part. I just had to pick this up. It looks amazing, this slip, and I saw this movie in theaters, and it was just fantastic. Then the next one that we have here is my DC animated film on 4K. It is Justice League vs. the Fatal 5. I'm going to be purchasing my DC animated films on 4K from now on, because I can get them for cheaper on 4K on eBay. And it just makes it a lot easier. Sorry about that. I thought I heard a train there, and I just didn't want it to be too loud. Here we have Blade Runner, the final cut. This one has such a beautiful slipcover. I have actually not seen either of the Blade Runner films, so I'm really looking forward to watching these eventually. And just an amazing cover there. Really love the look of that. Then the next title that we have here is, fittingly, Blade Runner 2049. I remember when I picked this up. This is a really nice looking slip here. I've not seen the film, so I can't really comment on it, but from what I've seen from the trailers, it looks just beautiful. So it would probably look very, very nice on 4K. Now we're going to move on to the next stack here. I'm trying to keep the 4Ks also by like, these are like the Warner Brothers style ones, so I'm trying to keep them all kind of consistent here, just so that you guys will be able to see them all at once. Here is Creed. I was really lucky to find this with a slipcover because it's one of the older titles, and yeah, I got that for $20 at what's it called, at Walmart. And then this one, as you can see on the cover here, I got this one for about 20 bucks at Walmart. I loved Ready Player One. Such a nice film. Definitely one you gotta have on 4K just because of the visual aspects. Then the next one that we have here is an older film, not super old, but one that I really enjoyed and was happy to find, and it is I Am Legend. I really enjoy Will Smith in this film, and the dog is so cute in it. Such a good film, so I was really excited to pick that up. Sorry, you'll see me bending over again, like going back and forth, because that's where the films are. They're on the floor here. And then we have The Matrix. I actually got this for only $10 on Amazon, so that was really great. There's that. Then we have Kong Skull Island. I got this one a while back. I have not seen it yet, but I really enjoyed the Godzilla film, the newer one, so I was like, this is in like the same universe, so I thought that it would probably be pretty good. Good deal there, 23 bucks, not bad. Then I got one of probably my favorite horror film, and it is It. Just fantastic, really beautiful slipcover there. So simple, yet so nice looking. So yeah, I was really excited to get that. I got it for $20 at Walmart, really great deal. Then the next one that we have here is Pacific Rim. I have not yet seen this film, but it looks really great. The newer one doesn't look as great. I actually have that one on Blu Ray, not 4K. But yeah, this one, really great. Nice slipcover there. Then the next pile that we'll be moving on to here is more of the miscellaneous 4K ones, and then we'll get into the Disney ones as the final stack. But here we have one of our Sony ones, and that is Venom. I really love the slip-on here, and I'll quickly show you because this one has an alternate cover on the normal case, which is really nice. I like when they do that. And yeah, this one's just fantastic. So yeah, really nice slip there. Love the artsy design. And then one here that I've actually never seen the slipcover in like person at any store, but I actually ordered this on eBay, won it on a bid for about $20. It is Into the Spider-Verse, fully sealed and everything. Really great deal there. Love the slipcover on this, so just a fantastic pickup there. Then the next one that we have here is the original Halloween film. Sorry, it has a little bit of dust on it. But yeah, this one just looks great. Love the simplicity there, and such a fantastic slasher film. Then we have another one here. I've not yet seen this Illumination film, but I'm a really big fan of Illumination. It is The Grinch. I normally don't buy these on 4K, but I got it for like 15 bucks on eBay. It might have even been cheaper than that. And it was just such a great deal. I couldn't pass up on it, because it's still like $30 in the stores. And then we have Hacksaw Ridge here, looking really great. Love that film. Andrew Garfield does a fantastic job. Then we have Bumblebee, which I actually just recently watched, and it was amazing. Definitely the best Transformers movie in my opinion. Really great. Haley Steinfeld and or Haley Steinfeld, however you say it, and then John Cena. They had great performances. Bumblebee was amazing. It had a very E.T. vibe to it, and I really enjoyed that. Then we have a 4K that I got for a really great deal at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a just kind of your basic general store here in Canada, and I got this for $10. Really great deal. Out of The Shadows, the second TMNT film. It's not too bad. It's kind of fun. It's a turn your brain off type of film. Then we got A Quiet Place here, which I absolutely love. One of my other favorite horror films, John Krasinski, Emily Blunt. They're fantastic in this. And yeah, I just really enjoyed that film. Alrighty, now we are going to move on to, here's a few other miscellaneous titles, which I do need to get new slipcovers for, actually, because some of them are a little bit damaged. These are from some that I've gotten from eBay, and they just haven't come in the greatest condition, but it's fine because I can pick up other copies and then return these. But there's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, looking pretty nice there. I got that because I think it came out to like $10, so really great deal there. Then we got Reign of Superman, another of the DC animated films. And then the final one here is actually the first Disney one, leading us into our Disney pile, and that is Mary Poppins Returns. Very simplistic cover there. Just a quick point here, I don't like how now in Canada they're doing the like double bilingual covers there showing the French writing. I know they do that in Quebec, but now it's just all of Canada, so it kind of messes with the cover. I know that's kind of necessary to do it for people who speak French primarily, but it's just kind of unfortunate for collectors, consistency reasons. And then here's another one, Coco here. A really fantastic film. Absolutely love this one. So we'll just put that down there. Now we're getting to kind of the main big Disney stack here. Those ones were just off on the side. We have Solo, a Star Wars story. This one is amazing. Absolutely love that slip. And really enjoyed the film, actually. I thought it was a lot of fun. Then we have Ant-Man and the Wasp with one of the coolest slips, the lenticular, with their helmets, without their helmets, looking very nice there. Really enjoyed that film. Just a fun watch after seeing Infinity War, which had a bit of a depressing ending. Then we have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. This one's really nice looking there. I got this one for a good deal on eBay as well. Let's put that down there. A newer Disney 4K here, remastered, The Little Mermaid, once again with those double bilingual covers, which takes away from the design a little bit, but it's not too bad. Really like this one. I went to show you guys the back like it was like a Blu Ray review, but it is not. Then the next one that we have here is Ralph Breaks the Internet. Yeah, very nice cover there. I really love how they were able to include all the characters there, which is nice, and just overall a pretty fun film. Definitely, I prefer the original Wreck-It Ralph, which we actually have right here on 4K. Really love this cover. Super well designed. I just like how it's all coming into the different kind of games there. Really nice there. Then the next one that we have here, actually my favorite Pixar film, that is The Incredibles 2. Really love this slipcover, and I really enjoyed the film. Super good. Lots of fun. I really like how they're able to merge those family dynamics with the superhero life. Then we have The Incredibles, one of my other favorite Pixar films. Really love the Incredibles series. Unfortunately, Pixar has recently announced that after Toy Story 4 releases, they're not going to be doing any more sequel films for a little while, focusing on more original content, which is fine as well, but kind of unfortunate. But hopefully they'll be able to work on some other sequel ones. But I do like the idea of brand new concepts and films, so that should be a lot of fun. Then we have The Last Jedi here. Really beautiful slipcover there. Absolutely love that. I know I talk a lot about the slipcovers, but I can't really go in depth with the actual film. I can give my quick thoughts on them, such as Infinity War, which was just absolutely so much fun. Really enjoyed this film a lot. Such a great, almost conclusion to the MCU leading up to Endgame, which I have seen. Came out a little bit ago, and just a fantastic movie. But yeah, Infinity War, really awesome. Then the next one that we have here, in the final 4K title actually, we are at the end here, and it is Black Panther on 4K, looking really fantastic there. Absolutely love this cover. Really nice. And now we are going to move on to my main Blu-ray titles, which I'm looking behind me, and that is going to be my Disney ones, so let's move on to those. Okay everyone, now we're going to move on to all of my Disney titles here, and if you're wondering if there's any missing titles that you notice, I do keep my films without slipcovers separate. So let's say the Pirates of the Caribbean films, most of them I do not have slipcovers for, so they're actually in a separate section, which I will be showing near the end of the video, and I'm sure you'll see a time code for it as well down below. But here, the first one, we have Pinocchio. Really beautiful slip there. Love those signature collection releases. Very nice looking. Then the next one that we have here is Bambi. Really beautiful there once again. Looking fantastic. Got Thumper. on the cover there. And let me know some of your favorite Disney classic films here. I'm starting with Disney, and then we'll move into the live action stuff, and then the Pixar films. And then here we have Peter Pan looking really beautiful. Love that. Disney just has such beautiful, like, packaging for their films, and the films are just so good. It's all just really wrapped up really super well. Then right here we have Lady and the Tramp looking super nice. Really love that cover there of that iconic scene, capturing that very well. Then the next one that we have here, probably one of my favorite covers of all time for Disney. It is Beauty and the Beast. Just looking absolutely fantastic. So nice and shiny. I really love it. Then the next one that we have here is The Lion King. Really nice there. Signature collection release. I do not own the 4K of The Lion King because I didn't really like the cover for it. And I felt that I already have this release. Do I really need the 4K? Maybe if it drops to a very low price, then I will pick it up. But for now, that's not the case. Then we have The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I'm missing The Lion King 1.5, but hopefully I'll be able to pick that up eventually. I see it a lot at a store called Sunrise Records with the slipcover, but unfortunately it's $42, and that's a little bit too much money for me. But the next title we have here is Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. And just give me 1 second here, guys. Sorry about that interruption there, guys. I just had to do something quickly, but now let's get back to it. Here is Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. I was able to pick this up on eBay with the slipcover for a good deal. It was about $10, which was really nice. And yeah, just fantastic to be able to pick that up because I really enjoy Winnie the Pooh. Then the next one that we have here is Frozen. I really enjoyed Frozen actually, and I'm super excited for the second one because it looks like they're going for a different tone, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. Then the next title that we have here, which I got for a fantastic deal at Costco with the slip, and that was for $12.49, Planes. Planes is an average Disney film, I'd say, but still very nice looking and good for younger kids. They would definitely enjoy it. Then the next one that we have here is Disney Pixar's The Good Dinosaur, an underrated Disney film for sure. I really enjoyed this one. Very sad opening, but overall a very good film in my opinion. The water in that film looks absolutely spectacular. It looks so real. Then the next one that we have here is Inside Out. Very good film as well. Not one of my favorites. Controversial opinion there, but a lot of people enjoy it. Oh, sorry. I'm actually getting into the Pixar films. So, sorry. That one is out of order there a little bit. But we'll start with the first Pixar film here. Actually, sorry. Once again, I said I was going to do the live action stuff here. So the first one that we have here is Disney Born in China. This is a Disney nature documentary that I got on eBay for I think it was like $10, so why not? And all of the titles that I buy, I don't buy anything used. I get them all brand new, sealed, just so you know. And this one is the Monkey Kingdom documentary. Once again, very nice there. And they say $20 on them if you see that, but they were actually much cheaper. It was like a clearance kind of blowout sale that the person was having. And then we have the Jungle Book, which I also picked up on eBay. Very nice there. I missed out on getting this one, and I just had to have it. It looks like a very good film. And now we'll just put in this random one here. It is a Studio Ghibli film, and it is The Secret World of Arrietty. This one looked very nice. I got it with the original slip here. Looking fantastic. Alrighty, now let's get into the Pixar ones here in the correct order. I'm pretty sure I have them in the right order. Let me know down below if I do not. We have A Bug's Life here. Very nice cover. Just very simple. One of the re-release ones. Then the next one that we have here is Monsters, Inc. One of my favorite Pixar films for sure. Looking nice there. And if you see any missing, you'll know that I had them in the 4K collection. these are just the ones that I have on just Blu-ray. Then we have Finding Nemo here, looking very nice. Very cute. I absolutely love Finding Nemo. One of my favorite Pixar films for sure. I really enjoy all of the Pixar films. There are only a few that I have a couple of gripes with. But here we have Cars. I actually enjoy the Cars series quite a bit. I think they're all pretty good. Then the next one that we have here is Cars 2, and you'll notice some gaps as well. I am missing some of the Pixar films, such as Brave. I'm missing that one. WALL-E, Ratatouille. I'm missing some of those. But here is Cars 2, which I actually really enjoy. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but controversial opinion there. I actually enjoy it. Then we have Monsters University, which I was able to find with the original slip on eBay, which was nice. I got a good deal on this one, and it just looks fantastic. So, super excited to own that one. Then the next one would have been Inside Out. Keep that in mind, but I already showed that one. So, the next one is Finding Dory. And I absolutely love this slipcover. My favorite Disney Pixar slip, I'd say. Looking just absolutely fantastic. In the Blu-ray scheme of things as well. Not including any of the 4K slips. Then the next title that we have here is Cars 3. I quite enjoyed this one. Actually, I didn't enjoy it as much as I'd say I enjoyed like the first Cars movie, but this one was still very good, I'd say. Kind of that story of passing the torch on. And then here's one that was an exception. I actually picked Coco up on Blu-ray. I picked this up first on Blu-ray and then got the 4K for like $10 as a really good deal on eBay. So I still have both right now. I'm not sure if I'll sell the Blu-ray at some point, but for now I still have it in the collection. And still, just a beautiful cover. Then the next one that we have here is actually a Disney Pixar short film collection. Number 3 right there. Looking very nice. And then, yeah, I'm actually missing out on some of the Disney films here. I have some that I did not move over, so sorry, it'll be a little bit jumbled up here order-wise. But here we have Disney Saving Mr. Banks. This one I didn't even realize was in this pile, but if you have not seen this film, be sure to check it out. It is absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed this one. Do not sleep on this. But yeah, now I'm going to go grab that pile, and then we'll get back to it. So sorry about that, guys. I was actually missing a few titles that I left behind me. Didn't even notice that, and there was actually one still on my shelf, which I'm going to show you guys, and that is the Three Musketeers here. Featuring Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Very nice here. I got this on eBay as well with the slipcover. Really great deal. And then the actual full pile that I have here to show you all includes Zootopia. Really enjoyed this film. I love the diversity in it, and the cast is just fantastic. Really stellar voice acting in that one. And then we have Moana, one of my other favorite ones. One of the titles that I actually picked up at the Disney store, so I have the lithographs for it, which is very nice. But yeah, just super cool cover there. Then we have one of the live action releases, and that is Beauty and the Beast right there. Pretty good film. I definitely prefer the classic animated one, but nonetheless still very good. Then we have Christopher Robin here. Very simple cover, but I absolutely love this film. I listen to the soundtrack all the time on repeat. It's so calming. It makes it very easy to do any homework to it. And yeah, it was such a great film. Then the next title that we have here is the Walt Disney Short Films Collection. This one is very nice as well. You got Anna and Elsa on the cover. Then the next one that we have here is another nice one, which I've not watched as of yet, and that is Celebrating Mickey. Really looking forward to checking this out. Some of the original Mickey Mouse shorts. Really nice. And then the final Disney title that we have here, yes, I know we're finally through the Disney section. We have Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Very nice slip there. Extremely shiny. Super nice. And yeah, those are all of my Disney titles. Now we are going to probably be moving on to my Marvel titles, so let's get straight into those. Okay everyone, now we're going to be moving on to my MCU collection, and then we'll move into the Fox universe of films and some of the Sony ones. So let's get into those. The first one that we have here for the MCU, I have them all in order, is Iron Man. And most of my older ones I have with these slipcovers, the re-release ones, which I actually think just look amazing. Super happy that I got into collecting these because altogether, especially the spines, they look very nice. So super excited to have that one in the collection. Such a classic. I really enjoy Iron Man. The Incredible Hulk, I don't mind it. It's a fun action movie, just not an amazing Marvel movie, but still great, or still pretty good nonetheless. Happy they re-released it in that cover style, because its rights are owned by Universal, I think, so it's nice that they did that. And then here is Iron Man 2 looking super snazzy there. Really like the cover. Don't really enjoy the film very much, though. And then the next one that we have here, and sorry if I'm a little bit slower here, I'm just trying to make sure I'm careful with the Blu-rays, I don't like to damage them. We have Thor right here. Thor, one of the Marvel movies to me, but still, I love Chris Hemsworth, and I think he does a pretty good performance. I love how they're giving him more creative ability now with using his comedic side with Thor. I really enjoy that. Then we have Captain America, the First Avenger, super nice. Sorry, you can actually see my camera there. These are very reflective covers. Then we have right here, Avengers. Absolutely love Avengers, really good film. The culmination of a little bit of the universe there, which we thought was such a huge thing, and now we have something like Endgame, and Avengers just looks like a small, like, indie film compared to that. Then we have Iron Man 3. Very nice slip there. I really enjoy Iron Man 3. It's my favorite Iron Man movie. And I know that's a little bit of a controversial opinion, but I enjoy it. Then we have Thor: The Dark World, which I actually don't completely, hate this movie or anything. I actually find it quite enjoyable. Much better than the original Thor, in my opinion, and I think it's pretty good. Then we get into one of my favorite Marvel movies. It was my favorite for a while. Probably my favorite solo one. And that is Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Very nice cover there. Absolutely love the look of that. Cap there, looking amazing. Then we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Really great film there. A very odd one that some people thought would not work, but ended up coming out very well, so that's great. Then we have Age of Ultron, which I actually prefer over the first Avengers film. I think this one's very good. I really love Ultron as a villain. I like his sarcastic Tony Stark-like appearance, or not appearance, attitude. Personality-wise, I think he's very similar to Tony, which would make sense since Tony created him with Bruce Banner, but mainly Tony's creation, I'd say. Then we have Ant-Man. Very good film, very simple cover here, but I quite enjoyed the original Ant-Man movie. I think it's good. Now we get into the more unique slips here, getting away from those ones, which I do absolutely really like. But now this is one of my favorite slipcovers. It might actually be my favorite. We have Civil War here, absolutely amazing. I love the half and half here. This is actually a 3D Blu-ray as well. It comes with the standard Blu-ray, of course, in the digital, but includes the 3D also. And it's just an amazing cover. I love those opposing sides. Then we have Doctor Strange. I picked this up pretty early on because I was like, wow, this slip is amazing. But it ended up, sticking around. I can still get this slip cover at my local Walmart. But nonetheless amazing. The actual plastic one that was made out of a less paper material, that one's a very rare slip, but this one not so much. Then the next one that we have here is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Super nice looking there. Absolutely love the look of that. The first Marvel movie to actually be released on 4K, but at that point I wasn't collecting 4Ks, so I still picked it up on Blu-ray, but amazing cover there. Really love the look of that. Then the next one here is a little bit of an odd one out here. It kind of sticks out a little bit. It is Spider-Man Homecoming, a Sony release. Disney did not really partner with them. I know in the US they have a style cover like the previous ones I showed you, where it's the more simplistic look to kind of fit in with it. But this one, as you can see, it's kind of different. It has the different backing there. So it sticks out a little bit, especially with the spine, but nonetheless, really good film. I absolutely love Spider-Man as a character, and I think they handled him very well in the MCU, especially with his introduction in Civil War. I think that was very good. And then the final MCU Blu-ray that I have right here is Thor Ragnarok. This was the last MCU film that I picked up on just standard Blu-ray, and after this one, I started picking them up on 4K because I just thought that was kind of the way to go. I think that it's just better to get them on 4K from now on. I think they look absolutely phenomenal in that format. And now we're going to move on to my Fox films, so let's get straight to those. Okay, now we're going to move on to my Fox Marvel films, and let's get straight into those. Now I have one Sony film included here from Marvel because it's the only standard release I have of one, so let's get straight into this. So, the first one that we have here is the X-Men and Wolverine collection. I got this because I think it was like $16 on Amazon. Really great deal. And as you can see on the back there are all of the films included. We have X-Men, X2, X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, Origins Wolverine, First Class, and The Wolverine. So it's a very nice set there to be able to get all those films included, and a very nice cover as well, so it's great to be able to have that. Saves a lot of room as well on my shelf. And then the next one that we have here is X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue cut. Very nice slipcover here. If you didn't know, you can open it up, and then it has an inside there looking fantastic. I really enjoyed this X-Men film. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, there is that one. Then we have X-Men Apocalypse, which I know some people didn't love, but I thought it was pretty good. Thought it was very unique for an X-Men film, and I thought Apocalypse was a decent villain. So there is that one. Then we have a film that I can't really justify why it was even made, and I don't think it's very good. It is as some people call it, Fant-4-stick, but it's Fantastic Four. I don't mind the performances of some of the actors, but I just think the story's not very good. The special effects are pretty decent, except for on Doctor Doom. But yeah, it's an alright movie, I suppose. It's a popcorn flick. Then we have Deadpool here, which I still do not have Deadpool 2 on Blu-ray, just so you know. I still have to pick that up eventually. But we do have Deadpool. Very nice slip there, very simple, just a close-up. Then the next one that we have here is Logan, which is amazing. Such a good film. Really love the texture on this slip. And yeah, just a very nice simplistic cover. I actually own the film here twice. I have it with a different slip as well, which is another very nice one featuring X-23 on the cover there. Really love that. So very nice to own 2 copies of that. And I got it for a very good deal. It was like $10 both of them, so why not? Then we have Daredevil. The director's cut is included here. And this movie's alright. I haven't seen it in a long time, but Ben Affleck does an okay job. But definitely doesn't live up to the Netflix Daredevil. And then those are all of my Fox ones. Now we have my single Sony title here, and it is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I am actually a big fan of this film, and I absolutely love the cover here. I think it's great. Very dynamic. And yeah, I actually quite enjoy this film, but I know that's a bit of a controversial opinion. And the reason why I don't have The Amazing Spider-Man 2 here is because I own it in a separate like box set digibook type deal. So I'm going to be showing that in a separate section of the video, which you should be able to skip through or skip to because it'll be titled like special box sets. So there we have it. Now we are going to move on to my Star Wars films, so let's head over to those. Okay everyone, so now we're going to be moving on to my Star Wars films and some of the TV shows, which I have slip covers for. So the first set we have here is Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Very nice box set here. I absolutely love this. Comes with, of course, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Just a very nice set there, super simple, but I'm hoping when they re-release them on 4K, they'll have really nice slips, because it would be cool to be able to get them in individual releases. Then the next one that we have here is the Force Awakens, which I absolutely love. This is my favorite Star Wars film, and I think it's just amazing. I love the characters that are introduced, and it's amazing. Just phenomenal. Then we have Rogue One, another Star Wars film that I really love. I thought this one was just absolutely fantastic. Really like the kind of side story aspect to this one, and I love how they're filling in the gaps in the Star Wars timeline. I think that's a very cool idea. And I think that's something that Marvel is going to be doing as well. I know they've kind of already done that a little bit, like Captain Marvel, stuff like that, prequels, but I just think it's a cool idea overall. And then we have Star Wars The Last Jedi here. I have this on Blu Ray because I got it for like $8 or so on eBay. Just a good deal. Worth it for the Disney Movie Awards points alone. So yeah, just very excited to have this. Kind of a different slipcover. The back is the most different with Kylo facing off with Luke. So yeah, very nice there. Then the next title that we have here are both of the TV shows that I have. And this one is Star Wars The Clone Wars, which I do not have the complete series for, but I do have the Lost Missions. I couldn't pass up picking this up because has this super stellar slip here. It actually originally had a green case, but I got the one with the blue case because it was a later kind of re-release deal. And then the next one that we have here, which I'm trying to get a grip on, is Star Wars Rebels. This one's a very nice cover. I absolutely love Darth Vader on there. And Star Wars Rebels is a very good series. I think it's kind of underrated from some people. The first season's a little bit slow, but then once it gets into its groove, it's phenomenal. So, there we go. Those are all of my Star Wars titles. Now we're going to be moving on to my DC titles. So, let's head over to those. Okay, so now we're going to be going over all of my DC titles. We're going to start with the DC Extended Universe movies, and then we're going to move into my DC animated films, which are some of my favorite Blu-ray titles that I own, so those should be a lot of fun to go through. So the first one that we have here from the DC Extended Universe is Man of Steel. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was very good. Henry Cavill portrays a very good Superman. I really love him in that role. Then we have Batman v Superman here, which I actually really enjoy the ultimate cut of this film. When I first saw it in theaters, the standard one, I was a little bit bored with the film, but I feel like the ultimate cut's pretty good. Even though it extends it, I think it's still very good. And I do really appreciate the fight between Batman and Superman. I think it was all pretty well done. Then the next one that we have here is Suicide Squad, which I did not really enjoy this film. I didn't really like Jared Leto's Joker. I know we don't get to see very much of him, and I don't know if we ever will again. But I really enjoyed Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, and Will Smith was pretty good as Deadshot. So overall, I think the film was an alright popcorn flick, but just not a super good movie. Then the next one that we have here is Wonder Woman, which was really great. A super nice surprise there, finally getting one of the first super good DCEU movies to everyone. I think everyone enjoyed this one quite a bit. The final fight between her and Ares isn't amazing to me, but I still think it's a good film overall. And then the next one that we have here is Justice League, and this one has a newer style slip where it's kind of a background there. I picked this one up because I just really enjoyed the look of the slip cover here. I got it for like $10, so it was a really good deal, and I just thought it was worth it to pick it up. Because I know I do have it on 4K, but it's like, why not the collector perspective there? Then we have Aquaman, which has a different slip there as well. My mom actually picked this up for me, and then I got the 4K later on, just on eBay for a good deal. So I still have this one. I don't know if we'll ever sell it or anything, but for now I have it. It has a very nice texture on the slipcover, really nice look to it, so I'm happy to own that. And then the next thing that we have here is another DC film. I guess it could be considered, I don't even know where you would consider this placed in, but it is Teen Titans Go to the Movies. This was surprisingly a really good film. Definitely the best I've seen from Teen Titans. I thought it was quite enjoyable. I really like one of the musical parts of it. I think that was very fun when Robin sings a song. So yeah, no, I think this film was pretty good. Had a lot of good laughs in there, not just for kids, but for DC fans. Then we have Justice League Season 2 here. I do have Season 1, but without a slipcover, so it's in a separate section of the video. But yeah, no, this one is really nice, and I quite enjoy that. I didn't know it even had a slipcover. I haven't seen too many people with that. And now we're going to move into my DC animated movies, which is one of my favorite portions of my collection. The slipcovers on these are just beautiful. So the first one that we have here is Justice League: The New Frontier. Super nice cover there. Absolutely love how that looks. So really happy to have that one. Then the next one that we have here, I was so excited to get this on eBay. I absolutely love the look of this cover. Came in like perfect condition, which was just amazing. So excited to have this one. It is Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was so great. The comic book is phenomenal as well. And, just an amazing movie. So yeah, so excited to have this one. It might be one of my favorite Blu-rays in general in my collection. Then the next one that we have here, which I got at Best Buy a long time ago for like $10. I was really excited. It is Justice League War. Absolutely a great cover there. I have another copy of this actually, which is with a comic book adaptation of it, which actually the film came after, so technically this is the adaptation. But I do have that as well. I'm not sure if I'll show it later in the video, but I'm sure you guys might know what I'm talking about. Then the next title that we have here, I got at Walmart for only $13, Throne of Atlantis. I know they recently re-released this, which I still need to pick up on 4K because it would be nice to have that upgraded format. But yeah, very nice slip on this original one. Super happy to have that. And then the next title that we have here is Batman Bad Blood, which I absolutely really enjoyed this one. I thought it was a very cool, unique story for Batman, one not actually featuring Batman too much, but the Batman family, at least, the Bat family. So I thought that was a very cool aspect to go with. Different sort of route there. Then the next one that we have here is Justice League vs. Teen Titans. Pretty interesting movie. I thought it was decent. I'm a little bit foggy on the details of it, but I do like the Teen Titans in this one. I thought they were really good. And then the next one that we have here, I have not yet seen this one actually. It is Gotham by Gaslight. This one looked like a really interesting Elseworld story, so I was super excited to pick that one up. Which I'm pretty sure that one has a 4K version as well, which is nice. Then we have Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. Have not seen this one yet as well. I really need to catch up on my DC animated ones. I just try to always pick them up when they come out, because they just have such nice covers, and I just love collecting them. They're so much fun. Then the next one that we have here is Batman Ninja. This one's really cool. I've watched a little bit of this one, and I love the animation style to it. It's very unique. And I just really enjoy the concept there. I mean, Batman Ninja. Very cool. In that, like, anime style. And then right here we have The Death of Superman. Really nice cover there. I love that flag. Such an iconic image there. And yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but I have seen the original Death of Superman animated films, which I don't, or animated film, which I don't have on Blu-ray yet. But I would like to see a re-release of that one, maybe on the 4K format. Then we have Constantine, City of Demons. This one I haven't seen yet either. I gotta admit, I'm not a huge Constantine person, but it's in the DC animated universe, so I had to make sure I picked this one up. And then the next one that we have here, going a little bit out of order here, I'm pretty sure, but we have Batman the Killing Joke. $13 for this, really good deal. I thought this movie was pretty good. I know there's a lot of criticisms with the first like 20 minutes of it, but once it gets into the true comic book version of it, I think that it's very good. Then we have Justice League Dark. I haven't seen this one yet as well, featuring Constantine once again. But yeah, Very cool looking there. I like Swamp Thing a lot, so I'm interested to see how he factors in. And then these two are pretty unique. They're kind of like very cool stories, very unique. It's featuring Adam West and like Burt Ward there. Batman, The Return of the Caped Crusaders. Very nice slipcover there, that classic Adam West style. I love that. And then they made a second one to it as well, which is Batman vs. Two-Face. Really love the cover on this one. Super excited to be able to own this. Have not seen either of these yet, but they look pretty fun, so I'm excited to check those both out. I'll probably watch them together back to back just to kind of see if they connect directly into each other. So yeah, those are all of my DC titles. Now we're going to be moving into my Harry Potter titles. I had to look over there to kind of remind myself which ones we're going into next. But yeah, we're going to move on to those, so let's head on over. Okay everybody, now we're going to be going over all of my Harry Potter movies here, including Fantastic Beasts as well. And then we're going to move on to my main Warner Brothers films, and then we'll go from there. So the first one that I have here is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Really nice slip right there. Gonna try to go over these kind of quickly because I know the video's gonna run really long. So here we have Chamber of Secrets. Then we have The Prisoner of Azkaban. And overall, I really enjoy the Harry Potter series. I think they're really great films. Very good. Then we have The Goblet of Fire. And I love these covers as well. They're all matching, which is very nice. I like that aspect. Then we have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Sorry, sometimes I forget the names of these. And they're all in order as well. It makes it very easy because they put the year number on the side, which is nice. Then we have the Half-Blood Prince here. Really love these covers. I know they do a lot of re-releases of these, but I think these ones are some of the best. Then we have Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then we have Part 2 of Deathly Hallows. Another nice cover there. And then the one that we have here as the final one, because I do not yet have the Crimes of Grindelwald yet, but we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I didn't really care for this film too much, but I thought that the visuals were absolutely amazing, so that kind of makes it pretty good. And I did not like Crimes of Grindelwald. That's why I'm waiting for it to go on a sale to purchase it. But yeah, those are all of my Harry Potter ones, and now let's move on to my main Warner Brothers titles. Okay everybody, now I'm going to be going over all of my Warner Brothers titles, and then after these we are going to move on to my Fast and the Furious series. So the first title that we have here is Godzilla. As I said earlier when I talked about Kong Skull Island, I quite enjoyed this movie. Then the next title that we have here is American Sniper. Really nice film there. And then the next one that we have here is a super cool one. It is a 3D copy, Gravity, with a lenticular slip. So looking very cool there. Then the next one that we have is The Wizard of Oz, which is great. Got that one for a really good deal. Then we have Paddington 2, which I do have Paddington 1, but it's in a box set, which I'll show later. Then we've got 12 Strong. Picked this one up, have not yet seen it, but really enjoyed the cast, so I'm excited to check it out eventually. Then we have another title here, Smallfoot. Got this one for a good deal. I like collecting the animated films, so thought I'd add that one. Then we have a really cool one here, Scooby-Doo, Frank and Creepy. Really enjoy Scooby-Doo a lot, so I'm happy to get the animated films. Then the next one that we have here is a copy of the Lego Movie. I was able to find it with a slipcover on Blu Ray, so happy to have that. Then the next title here is actually a kind of compilation of TV series, and that is Looney Tunes Platinum Volume 2 Collection. And this one just has a really nice slipcover. Got it for like $20. I was like, why not? Have a little sampling of Looney Tunes. Then we have The Nice Guys here. I have seen this film. It's very good. I like the dynamic between Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. Then the next one that we have here is Sully, and I really enjoyed this film. I love Tom Hanks's kind of portrayal there. I think that he did a very good job. I really like the courtroom scene in that movie. I thought that was great. Then we have Mad Max Fury Road. I've not yet seen this film, but I thought that it would be pretty good. I like Tom Hardy a lot, so curious to see how he is in that. And now we have some triple feature sets here. The first one that I have is the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. Very nice slipcovers on all of these. Then the next one that we have here includes the Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. I have seen the Goonies, but I haven't seen the Gremlins movie, so I'm excited to check those out eventually. And then the next one that we have here is the Mortal Kombat triple feature. Got this for like $13. I know they're not the greatest of films, but I was like, just for some fun, might as well pick them up. And now the next series that we're going to move on to, as I said, is Fast and Furious, so let's head into those. Okay, everybody, now we're going to be going over my Fast and the Furious collection, so let's get into those. We have the Fast and the Furious, the first one there, and they're all in order as well, with matching slips also. So here we have Too Fast, Too Furious. I quite enjoy the Fast and the Furious series. There's some that are better than others, but I think they're all pretty good. The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. And then we have Fast and Furious, the fourth one in the series. Then we have Fast 5. Really enjoyed this one because Dwayne Johnson is in it. Then we have Fast and Furious 6. Very creative titles in this series, as I'm sure you can tell. Then the next one that we have here is Furious 7. Sorry, I'm trying to go quickly with these because I feel like the runtime is really dragging here maybe for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the video though nonetheless. Then we have the Fate of the Furious, the 8th one, the only one without a matching slipcover, but I really enjoy the movie nonetheless. I really like the action in these. So now we're going to move on to all of my Fox titles and let's head into those. Okay everyone, now we're going to be going over all of my Fox films here with slipcovers. And the first one that we have here is War for the Planet of the Apes. I really enjoy the Planet of the Apes series. I have the other two in a box set, which I will show later on. And then we have Alien Covenant here. I have not seen this film yet, but I wanted to pick it up because I do have most of the Alien films. I'm missing one of them. I forget what it's called. But we have Ferdinand as well. I actually saw this film, and I thought it was pretty good, so I was excited to pick that up. As you could see on the cover there, I did not pay $25 for that. I got it for like 10 bucks, which was a good deal. Then we have the Peanuts movie here, which I absolutely love. The style of animation in this film is fantastic, very unique. And it has a really good story as well. Then we have Ice Age Collision Course here. I enjoy the Ice Age films quite a bit. I think they're pretty good. They're fun, like kids' movies. Then the next ones that we have here, let me just bring them up here. We have the Maze Runner, and you might think, okay, just the first one, but I actually have both of the ones here, the Maze Runner and the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials. It just happened that I actually bought two copies. Well, I bought the first one and second one, and then realized when I took off the slip here, it was one of them had both of them. So it was only $8 for both films. Very good deal there. So I returned the other one, of course, because I didn't need to pay twice. Then we have Speed right there. Have not seen this film, but I love Keanu Reeves. Then the next one here is Keeping Up with the Joneses. I have seen this film, and it's a fun one. I enjoy it quite a bit. Got it on Black Friday for a good deal. And now we're going to move on to all of my Paramount movies, so let's go into those. Okay everyone, now we're going to be going over all of my Paramount films, and then after we'll be going over my Universal ones. So let's go into these. The first one I have here is Pet Sematary, the original one. Got this for about $13, which I felt was a pretty good deal for an older film like that. Remastered as well, which is nice. Same deal here, remastered Forrest Gump, $10 for this. I just got this one recently. If you've seen my most recent Blu-ray haul, you would have seen it in that. So I was really excited to pick that one up. And then the next one that we have here, I'm actually gonna try to grab a stack of these just to make it easier here. So the first one that we have is the Gambler, which I got at Shoppers Drug Mart, $7. I really like Brie Larson, so I'm curious to see that one. Then we have Interstellar here, which you might be wondering, why does it have a 4K slip? Well, I actually have the Blu-ray here, which I picked up at Walmart for $8, and then it didn't have a slipcover, so I was able to find the 4K one for a good deal. So I was like, you know what, why not? I want it to have a slip, and that one is just so nice looking. So I have that on there. Then we have Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I've not seen this film, but that slip is amazing. Really love that, and hopefully the film turns out pretty good. I've seen some clips from it, and it looks pretty funny. Then we have Baywatch here. I have seen this one, and I thought it was actually pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like this movie, but I found the cast to be really good, so I was excited to watch that. Then we have Arrival. I've not seen this movie yet, but it looks really great. I love Amy Adams, and Jeremy Renner's very good. Forrest Whitaker's in it as well. Then we'll grab the rest of the titles here to go over. The first one we have here is The Untouchables. I have seen this movie. I watched it in school and thought it was very good, so I was happy to pick that up. Then we have the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. I absolutely love SpongeBob. And yeah, I was happy to be able to get that one. Then we have Titanic here in a very nice big case. It has an extra large one, and for 15 bucks, it was just a very good deal with slipcover. So I was like, why not? It's Titanic, might as well. Then we have Eddie Murphy, Coming to America. I saw this film and I just thought it was hilarious, so I was super excited to get that. Then we have It's a Wonderful Life. I have not seen this movie, but I'm hoping that's going to be good. I found it with a slipcover, which was awesome, pretty recently as well at a Walmart. And then we have Annihilation, which I bought this film not knowing really what it was about, and I watched it, and I found that it was a little bit weird, had a very odd ending, but overall I think it was still an alright movie, and I really liked the case for it, so turns out to be really nice looking. So yeah, those are all of my Paramount films, and then the next ones that we'll be going over are my Universal ones, so let's move on to those. Okay, everybody, now I'm going to be going over all of my Universal films, which I have a lot of. This studio releases a lot of movies, so I'm really excited to go over them. The first one we have here is Happy Death Day, which turned out to be a really good horror movie in my opinion. I thought it was very good with a pretty cool twist to it. Then we have Identity Thief here. Really funny movie. I love Jason Bateman, and Melissa McCarthy's very funny as well when she's put in the right role, I feel. Then we have The Secret Life of Pets here, which is a really nice one. I actually own 2 copies of this film, which that one has that slipcover, and then the next one right here, which I had down there, is the newer slipcover there, with then $8 off of a ticket for the second one, so if I end up seeing that, that'll be worth it. But yeah, I have 2 copies of this, because, I mean, why not? I might end up selling one at one point. But then the next title we have here is On the Basis of Sex. I've not seen this one yet, but it looks pretty darn good. And I like that actress. I forget what her name is, but she's in Rogue One. Very good. Then we have Get Out here. I absolutely love this film. So well done. So I'm super excited to own that one. I'm really excited to see Us as well. I didn't get to see that in theaters, so I can't wait for it to come out because I really want to see that. Then we have The Breakfast Club here with a very nice kind of classic pop art slip there. Super nice looking. And then the next stack of movies that we have here, let me just grab from down there, trying to make it easier here for myself. Then we have Pacific Rim Uprising, which I cannot pronounce words today. I'm not going to cut that out, though. So, yeah, Pacific Rim Uprising, which I mentioned earlier. That one is very cool. I didn't cut that out, guys, because I want you to see the realness of this. I've been recording for a long time. Then we have King Kong right here, which is great. I love this film. I saw it in school, actually French class. We didn't even watch it in French, so I don't know why we were watching it, but you know, why not? Then we have Schindler's List. I've not seen this movie, but I've heard amazing things about it, so I just had to pick it up when it got re-released for its 25th anniversary. Then we have Split, which I was super excited to find with a slipcover, $10. I really enjoy Split. James McAvoy is one of my favorite actors as of this point, and I'm just super excited to see what other stuff he does. I'm extremely excited to see him in It Chapter 2. Then we have The Land Before Time. This is just a nostalgic movie for me. When I found this, I found it on Black Friday, actually, and for $8, I was like, with a slipcover, why not? You can probably tell throughout this video that I'm a slipcover person. Let me know if you are as well. And then the final stack here we have for the Universal movies. The first one here is Waterworld, which actually has a opening up slip there. I got this one at a grocery store, actually, for like $5, so I thought, why not? It's probably an okay film. Who knows? Then we have About Time. I've not seen this one yet, but I love Rachel McAdams. She is awesome. And that's the guy who plays, whatever the commander is in Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Krennic? No, it's not Krennic. I forget what his name is. But he's in that movie, so I like him quite a bit. Then we have Ted right here. Ted is hilarious. I really enjoyed that film, and I like Mark Wahlberg quite a bit. Then we have Ted 2 here with slipcover. Also, I got both of those for like $5, so it was such a good deal, like individually, each $5. Then we have Jason Bourne here. I have not seen any of the Bourne films, actually, but I own them all. The other ones are in a box set, but yeah, I'm hoping that they're going to turn out to be pretty good, considering I own them all. And yeah, then the next set of films we're going to move on to are the last of my ones with slipcovers, just kind of a miscellaneous bunch. And then we're going to move on to the box set. So yeah, let's get straight into that. So I'll see you there. Alrighty everybody, so now I'm just going to be going over a miscellaneous assortment of the last of my Blu-rays with slipcovers, and then we will move on to the ones without slips, and then we'll go into the box sets to finish us off. So there's still quite a bit to go here, but let's get into it. So the first one here is How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. I love those movies, they are so great. Really good storytelling there. I still haven't seen the third one, but I really want to eventually. Then we have Friday the 13th, the 8-movie collection. I was like, you know what, why not? You need some Friday the 13th in your life, and hopefully I'll get to watch them one day on Friday the 13th. Then we have the Kung Fu Panda 3-movie collection here. I absolutely think this trilogy of films is perfect. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. I really am a big fan of Kung Fu Panda. Then the next one we have here is actually a TV show with a slipcover. It is Succession. I have not seen it, but I won it on a bid on eBay for like $7, and I was like, this is like $40 in the store right now, so why not? Might as well. It could end up being good, I suppose. And then the final one we have here in the way of TV show type stuff, or just more miscellaneous, is My Hero Academia. I have only seen part of the first season of this, but I absolutely love it so far, and I'm hoping that it continues to be really good. So the first one we have here is Mary and the Witch's Flower. This one just looked really appealing. It's from Studio PINOCCHIO, which is some people from Studio Ghibli who just went off and made their own studio, which is awesome. Then we have Penguins of Madagascar, the movie right here, which was a fantastic film. I really enjoyed that one. And I like the slipcover that I have for it with them having the cheese dibbles. Then right here you have the Captain Underpants, the first epic movie there. I actually quite enjoyed this movie. It comes with a little cape as well, which is really cool. But yeah, that one's awesome. Then the next one we have here is Frosty the Snowman, the 45th anniversary. This one's pretty cool. I actually really love that classic Christmas kind of movie. Then we have Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This one I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I don't remember it too well, but I'm sure it's pretty good. Then we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer 50th anniversary, which I quite enjoy this one. I like the cover as well. It's very nice. And then the next one we have here is a film called Better Watch Out. I actually have not seen this yet, but I just thought it looked really good. I got it a long time ago, and hopefully I'll get around to watching it at some point. I probably should, considering I purchased it. Then the next one we have here is Power Rangers, the movie. I actually really enjoyed this film quite a bit. And the girl who plays, I'm pretty sure the Pink Ranger, is actually playing Jasmine in the new Aladdin film. So I think that's really cool. And yeah, that one's awesome. It's the Walmart exclusive slipcover as well. And then the final one here we have is Life. This film looked pretty good. It was only $10 at Walmart. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Might as well pick it up. And now we are going to move on to my box set. So I'll see you there. Alrighty everyone, now I'm going to be doing my box sets, and I'm going to be starting with all of the digibooks, so let's go over all of those. So the first one I have here is Ghostbusters 1 and 2. This is a really nice digibook. I quite like this one. And then the next one we have here is the Amazing Spider-Man Limited Edition Collection. I really love the look of this one, and this is what I was talking about before. This is where I have the Amazing Spider-Man and a second copy of Amazing Spider-Man 2, because, you know, why not? And then I really love this one because it's the Spider-Man Limited Edition Collection. I absolutely just love this design on here, and it was so nice to be able to get this. To own all of these movies. I really enjoy them, and I like how it matches the Amazing Spider-Man set. And then the next one we have here is Back to the Future trilogy. This one's really nice. I absolutely love this one. I love how this is like a slipcover as well over the digibook. I thought that was really unique. And yeah, just overall, this one's really cool. Got it for $22 at Costco, so a pretty good deal. Then the next set here, let me grab a few of these, trying to grab as many as I can. The first digibook set here is Jurassic Park Collection. This one's really nice. Quite like that one. Keep saying that. I quite like all of these, and that is why I purchased them. Then the next one here is True Detective Season 1. This one's really cool. And then we also, let me get a close-up on that. And then we also have True Detective Season 2. Also, I got these for like $20 each, I think, on Amazon. So it was a fairly good deal. I still actually haven't watched them. I really got to get around to that. But they looked interesting enough to just be a kind of blind buy in that way. And then the final ones here, there are 3. We have the Indiana Jones digibook, which is a really nice one. I got this, I remember, on Black Friday at Best Buy. It was like $40, not a bad deal. And then the next one right here we have is the Bourne Classified Collection. This is the one that I was talking about, where it has a spot for Jason Bourne as well, which is cool that you could put it in, but I haven't done that yet because I have the separate case for it. But yeah, very nice set there. I remember getting that one for a pretty good deal as well on Amazon. And then this is the Alien Anthology. This one is just amazing. Probably one of my favorite digibooks. I really enjoy the look of this one. Very cool. And yeah. Those are all of my digibooks. So now we are going to move on to my box sets, like the main slip box sets. So let's get into those. Alrighty everybody, now we're going to be moving on to some more of my box sets, or just untraditional kind of packaging for some of my Blu-rays. So I'm going to be starting with these ones. These are all of my Lego ones. The first one we have here is Lego Scooby-Doo Haunted Hollywood. This one's pretty cool. Comes with an exclusive Scooby-Doo figure there. And then we have another one here, Justice League Gotham City Breakout, in another kind of box here. This one comes with a Nightwing figure, and inside of these they have the standard cases for the Blu-rays. It's just cool to have them in the box like this. Then for this one we have Justice League Cosmic Clash, which comes with Cosmic Boy, which is pretty cool. So that's a nice box set there. Then the next one that we have here is Justice League Attack of the Legion of Doom. This one comes with the Trickster right there, which is really cool. Very nice minifigure there. And then the next one that we have up here is my first one, the Lego Star Wars Padawan Menace. This is an older Star Wars one, kind of an origin for a young Han Solo. And that's what you get there, is a young Han Solo minifig. Then the next set we have here is the Family Guy trilogy, the Star Wars one, which is really nice. It's kind of like a parody of the original packaging for the original Star Wars DVD box set, which is really nice. I love how that looks. Then the next one that we'll go over here is one of these VHS packages. These are kind of newer. I only have one because I didn't have this movie and my mom bought it for me. So I was like, thank you. This one's awesome. 16 candles, only $12. Great deal there. And I do like the idea of the VHS packaging. It's just that it doesn't match everything else, but it still looks nice though. Then the next one that we'll go over here is Pulp Fiction, actually. This one's a little bit different. It has like a case in here, which I'm not sure how it really looks because I haven't opened this, but very nice nonetheless. I got this one at Best Buy for like $9 or something. It was like super dirt cheap. So I was like, you know what, why not? Pulp Fiction, it's a pretty popular film. Then we have the Spider-Man trilogy, Sam Raimi one. Again, as you can see, it includes all of those, just a different packaging style. I got this one before I got that Digibook one, and this set's pretty nice as well. Then we have some Hobbit films right here, all of them actually. And yeah, let's try to start at the beginning here. Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. This one's really nice, and they're all in black cases as well, which is really cool. Kind of like 4Ks. Then we have Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. And then we have Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. Sorry, I've not actually watched the Hobbit films. I've only seen one of the Lord of the Rings movies, and I know it's horrible. I really want to watch them at some point, but I just had to pick these up. They're amazing. So now we are going to move on to some more of my box sets, and then we'll just keep going from there. So I'll see you there. Alright everybody, now I'm going to be doing all of my slip box styles of movie collections here, and then we're going to be moving on to my TV show ones. So let me get this first stack here so that we can get straight into this. The first one that we have here is a Nightmare on Elm Street collection. This one includes, how many of the movies? It includes A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, The Dream Master, The Dream Child, The Final Nightmare, and then, yeah, that is all of them with some special features. So, yeah, pretty cool set there. $25, how can you beat it? It's like $70 on Amazon's website, like .ca. Then we have Home Alone collection, Home Alone 1 and 2, the only ones you need. I do not need 3, 4, or 5. Then we have the Sylvester Stallone Rocky collection here. $20 for all of these movies. How can you beat it? Really nice box set. Comes with some art cards. Just very well done. Good presentation. Then we have the Daniel Craig James Bond collection. I've not watched any of the James Bond movies, so I really want to start watching them, and I felt like this was some good ones right there, the Daniel Craig ones, the newer ones. Then we have the Pierce Brosnan collection. I like Pierce Brosnan as an actor, so that's why I picked up this set as well. And I really like the packaging on those. Then we have the Shrek 4 movie collection. This one's really nice. I absolutely love Shrek. Such a good movie series. I like the first one the best for sure, then the second. The third and fourth aren't absolutely amazing, but I'm excited to see if they make a fifth one, how that would go. Then the next stack we have here, let me just grab that. The first one we have here is the Ice Age collection, which includes Collision Course, so I do have 2 copies of that movie, but this one's really nice. I like that box set, just to get all of them in one sort of package. Then we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Really love this like set here. It was a fantastic deal, so I just couldn't pass up on that. So I really like that one. Nice texture too on there. Then we have the Taken collection. I really like Liam Neeson, and I feel like those movies are fun, so fun action movies. Then we have Night at the Museum. These ones are like my childhood. I really love Ben Stiller in these films, and they're just so much fun. They play them a lot on YTV. Then we have Dire Wimpy Kid 1, 2, and 3. I absolutely love these movies. They're so good. I refuse to watch the new one, though, the reboot kind of one. I just don't want to watch that one. Then we have Rio 1 and 2. Those films are pretty good. Then we have the Die Hard 5 movie collection. I've only seen one Die Hard movie, and I think it was like the newest one, and I thought they were pretty good. And then we have the King of Horror collection, which includes It, Cat's Eye, The Shining, and Salem's Lot, which is just a really nice set. Got it for like $20. why not? So those are all of my slip box ones for movies, and now we are going to move on to the TV shows. Alright everybody, now I'm going to be going over all of my TV show box sets, so let's get started. These aren't exactly in any particular order. So right here we have The Flash, the complete 3rd season, which is a really nice set right here. I absolutely love that cover. And then we have The Flash, the complete 2nd season. Once again, very nice cover right there. I love that one. And I really enjoy The Flash as a show. I think it's very good. Then we have the complete 2nd season of Arrow, which is great. I like Arrow too. I think Flash is a little bit better, but I do like Arrow. Then we have this DC Comics starter pack right here, which comes with The Flash, Gotham, and Arrow. It was just cheaper to buy this one to get all of those. So as you can see, they're all in their separate cases right there, which if you guys would like to see quickly, I can show you. We have Gotham right there. We have Arrow. And then we have The Flash, Season 1. So that's a pretty cool box set right there. I do like that one because I do enjoy all of those shows. I think they're all pretty good. I've kind of fallen off the wagon for like some of them. I haven't like exactly kept up, but they're still really good. Then the next stack right here, and the final stack for the TV show ones, is Vixen the movie. This is like a TV show CW animated special, which is kind of cool. Then we have the complete 3rd season of Gotham. I really need to catch up on Gotham now that it's ended. I can really kind of binge through it, and I need to do that. Then we have the complete 2nd season of Gotham. Very nice cover there. Don't have too much to say about Gotham. Then we have the complete 2nd season of Supergirl. I really fell off with Supergirl and don't even know if I'm going to continue watching it. Then we have the complete 1st season. I do like the 1st and 2nd season from what I've seen, but I just don't know if I'll get back into it. Then we have the complete 2nd season of Legends of Tomorrow. I really love Legends of Tomorrow, so I definitely want to continue watching that. Then we have the complete 1st season of Legends of Tomorrow. Very nice cover there, nice and shiny. Very reflective. And then we have a different show here, Rick and Morty, an animated show, which I'm sure you all know. Very good show. We have the 1st season there, and then we have the 2nd season there, which is really nice. So some good box sets there. And those are all of my TV show ones. Now we are probably going to move on to, I'd say, the bigger box sets. Then we'll go into my steel books, and then the Blu-rays without slip covers to end it off. So let's go over to those. Okay everybody, now I'm going to be talking about my box sets here, so let's get into those. The first one I have here is the Dark Knight Trilogy set. This one is really nice here. It is a limited edition. I have number 27,608 out of 141,500. So there are quite a few here. I'll show you the back for this one because then you can kind of see what the contents are right there if you were interested in that. And yeah, I got this before I got the 4K copies of them, and it's just such a nice box set. I mean, I'll always keep that. Then the next set we have here, not going in any particular order, is Paddington. This is the first Paddington movie here, a Walmart exclusive, comes with the plush, and the movie with slipcover, which was the main reason why I wanted it, because I was like, I really want to have Paddington, the first one with a slip, because I have the second one with one. And then the next one here is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Ultimate Edition. This one was $13 and it had just released, and you could get the standard one without the pop keychain for $20, but then this one was only $13, so I was like, why wouldn't I just get this one? Because then you get Max the dog and the Funko Pop keychain, which is really cool. So I like that one quite a bit. And then we have a bigger box set here, which is for a TV show. It is Entourage, the complete series. This was on a one-day deal on Amazon for like, oh, it was so cheap. It was like, I think it was like $40 or something. It was just dirt cheap, so I just couldn't pass up on that. So I was like, why not? Then we have another box set here, which is for Sing. Comes with Gunter the Pig, and then the Sing Blu-ray there with slipcover, which is important to me. So yeah, that one's really nice. Then the next one we have here is Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which comes with the slip. $10 at Sunrise Records. I got this recently. Comes with a Mr. Peabody plush, and it's just a cool box set. And I mean, for $10, You can't beat it. Then we have another one here, which is the Angry Birds movie, which I actually really enjoyed. I quite liked this one. And we have the Angry Birds Blu-ray here with slipcover, and then you have Red, the bird right there, which is cool. Very nice plush. Probably my favorite plush out of all of these. Then the next box that we have here is West Side Story, fully sealed, everything brand new, $7 at Shoppers Drug Mart. That's why if you live in Canada, at least you gotta check the bins there, because they have some really great titles in there. And yeah, this one's just a really nice box set. You can see what's contained in there. And then the next set that we have right here, let me lay that one down, is another one from Shoppers Drug Mart. It is Wanted, the Angelina Jolie film, in a really nice like hard stack case there, as you can hear. And then there are the contents. Very, very nice packaging. $7. How can you beat it for that? So those are all of my box sets there. Now we're going to move into Steelbooks, and then we'll go into my non-slipcover Blu-rays to end this off. So let's get into it. Okay, everybody, now we're going to be going through all of my Blu-ray Steelbooks here, so let's get started. Not in any particular order, the first one here is Boyhood, which is a Mondo Steelbook, which looks very nice. I got this for like $3 at Best Buy. They had a bunch of copies there. They were just trying to clearance them out, so I was super excited to pick this up. I'm interested to see the film. And then the next one we have here is Space Jam. I just really love the case on this one. The design is so nice looking. Absolutely love it. There's the back right there. I'll show the backs on these because they're more like you're getting them for the design. Sorry, I almost dropped them there. Then we have Independence Day Resurgence, Best Buy. I know this movie's not good apparently, but it was $5 for the Steelbook. I was like, you know what? Why not at this point? That's just so cheap. Then we got the Karate Kid for $10, which is a really nice steelbook, a pop art one. $10, how can you beat it? I got it at Sunrise Records. There's the back right there as well. Then the next one here is actually a DC animated movie, which is Justice League Gods and Monsters. This one's nice. I got it on Amazon for a pretty good deal. Very nice texture on this steelbook, a nice matte finish. There's the back right there with a quote. Then we have Watchmen Director's Cut. There's that one right there. I still have the little J card on it, but if you were curious to see the back, there it is. Then if we put that one down, then we have a really cool one, probably one of my favorite steelbooks, Pokemon the first movie, second movie 2000, and then Pokemon the third movie. Very nice limited edition set there. Really love the look of this steelbook. Very nice. And then the final steelbook that we have here is for the original Hulk film. $7 at Shoppers. Very good deal on this one. How could I pass that up? There's the back right there. Just very nice limited edition there. Absolutely love that one. Nice comic book style. So those are all of my Blu-ray Steelbooks. Now we're going to move on to the final part of this Blu-ray collection, which is all my films without slipcovers. I have quite a few of them, and we're going to go through all of those, and then we'll finish up. Okay, everybody, now we are finally in the last part of our Blu-ray collection here. It has been a long road. I'm not sure how long this video is going to turn out to be, but if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. Comment down below. Trying to think of like a secret code that you could comment. Maybe just down below, just comment my YouTube name. Just comment Deluxe Collectibles, and then I'll know if you made it to the end. So, let's get into this. So the first one here is Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and I'll show this one first actually. It is the complete first season here. Very good show. I really enjoyed this one, so I was happy to get that on Blu-ray. Then we have the complete second season as well, which is another very nice set right there. Super cool to have both of those. Then we have Star Wars Rebels Season 1. I don't have this one with a slipcover, sadly, but hopefully I'll be able to get one in the future. Then we have Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what? We'll try to go in order here. The first one here, The Curse of the Black Pearl. I got this for I got each of the Pirates movies for about like $6 at Walmart, which was just a great deal. Then we have Dead Man's Chest right there. I really like the covers on these as well. They're very nice. Then we have At World's End, which is another really nice looking one. And then the next one that we have here is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, the 4th one. And then the next set we have here is Madagascar, the complete collection. Really nice box set there. You get 1, 2, and 3, all very good movies. Really enjoy these. Like, the first one's like my childhood so much. I remember watching that movie like every night. It was just a lot of fun. Then we have Fantastic Four double feature here. The first one and second one. Second one, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Really like those 2 movies. I actually think they're pretty good. Definitely better than the new Fantastic Four movie. Then we have Legally Blonde 1 and 2. I really like Reese Witherspoon, and I thought both of these movies were pretty good. I definitely prefer the first one, but I was like, why not just get both in that set? Then we have Saludos, Amigos, and the 3 Caballeros. I actually got this for like $10 on eBay. It's a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and it was sealed, and I was like, that is such a good deal. So I swooped that up. There was only one, and I was like, yes, that is amazing. Then the next stack that we have here, sorry, trying to make sure that you guys can still hear me. Then we have Green Lantern extended cut here with Ryan Reynolds, because I just have to have that in my life. Then we have The Edge of 17, a really good movie with Haley Steinfeld. Really like her. Then we have Michael Douglas, Falling Down. Michael Douglas is so good in this movie. Falling Down is just amazing. It's a really good film that I don't think a lot of people know about. Then we have It, the original one. I own this in the Stephen King box set as well, but I have the separate case right there for it, and I just really like the cover. Then we have How I Met Your Mother Season 4. This was $10. It's the only season ever released on Blu-ray, and I was like, you know what, I might as well own the only one on Blu-ray for $10. How can you beat it? Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. As I said earlier, I really enjoy these Scooby-Doo animated films. They're really good, so I have a bunch here. Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword, really cool one. Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. Really enjoy that one as well. I've seen all of these. I really enjoy them. Then we have Spy right there. I love Melissa McCarthy in this. Jude Law is great. Just everyone. The cast is really good in that film. Then we have Batman Under the Red Hood, a DC animated film where I don't have a slipcover, sadly, but I really enjoy that film a lot. Then we have Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. This one is a really good animated film as well. That one never came with a slipcover in the first place, like was never released with one. Then we have Lego Batman, the movie, DC Superheroes Unite. This one's a pretty cool movie, just kind of based off the Lego Batman second video game, which is really cool. Then let's grab half of this stack. This is a little bit of a bigger stack, the final one here. Then we have Puss in Boots 3D. This one I got for $7 at Shoppers. Great deal there. I could not pass that up. Same deal here, $7, epic. I had not seen this film before, and I haven't seen Puss in Boots either. But I just thought for $7 for each of these, they come with the 3D, Blu-ray, and digital. Why not? Then we have another one from Shoppers, Astonishing X-Men. This is like a motion comic compilation. 2-disc set, $10. I saw it for like $20 on Amazon. I was like, might as well get it for $10. Then we have Are We There Yet for $3 at Shoppers as well. I know a lot of these are from Shoppers. But yeah, this one's a pretty good film. I love Ice Cube. He's just super funny in this one. And for $3, I mean, that's a great deal. Then we have Aladdin. I actually got this Blu-ray on Disney Movie Awards before I was worried about getting slipcovers. So that's why this one doesn't have a slip, sadly. But hopefully they'll release Aladdin, I'm sure, at some point on 4K, and then I'll pick it up again. Then we have Justice League Season 1, the animated series. As you would have recalled if you've seen the whole video here, I have Season 2, but I have it with a slipcover, so it's in a separate portion. But there is Season 1. Then we have Necessary Evil, Supervillains of DC Comics. This one's a great documentary. I really recommend it for anyone who's interested on learning more about DC's villains. Then we have TMNT, the animated film here. This one's actually a really good animated film. Don't pass up on this one if you haven't seen it. I remember seeing it in theaters, actually, in 2007 when it came out. So now we are on the final stack here, everybody. I'm just going to cut to the chase here. We have Megamind. I really enjoyed this movie, one of my favorite animated films. Then we have The Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I really gotta check it out again. But very cool there. New Disney release. Then we have Hocus Pocus here. I actually haven't seen this Disney film either. It was $10 though, so I was like, you know what, that's a great deal. Might as well pick it up. It's Disney, so how bad can it be? Then we have the Lego Movie 3D here. I remember getting this. This was actually my first Blu-ray. Fun fact here. I'll know actually if you've watched the whole video. If down below you can list my favorite Blu-ray. That is the Lego Movie, or my first Blu-ray, the Lego Movie 3D. So very cool there. It came with the Vitruvius minifigure as well. Then we have the Lorax 3D. I got this one at Shoppers. $5 for the 3D Blu-ray and DVD. Just a really good deal there. Then we have Superman Brainiac Attacks, original movie. Just a cool Superman animated film from the animated series kind of continuity. Then we have Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, same deal here from the original Batman animated series continuity. And then the final Blu-ray here is Batman vs. Robin. And actually would have been cool to end off on my Lego Movie 3D Blu-ray. My first Blu-ray, the final Blu-ray in the collection, but nonetheless, here is Batman vs. Robin, another DC animated film where I don't have the slipcover for it. But yeah, guys, those are all of my Blu-rays and DVDs. I feel like I've accomplished so much here. I know I'm probably over-exaggerating here, but I've literally been filming for like, I think it's been like 4 or 5 hours. Like, this is such a long video, but it's like, I saw some people requesting it on my Blu-ray, or on my room tour video, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I had today off, and I was like, you know what, let's just get it done. So I am so happy right now, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. I would super appreciate a like on this video because I worked really hard on making this. Let me know if you would like to see any more collection videos. I'm going to be sure to do a DVD collection for you guys. I'm not going to do that right now or record it or anything because I am exhausted right now. It doesn't seem like it's a lot of work, but you gotta move all the movies off my shelf. I was gonna do the video just so that you guys know. You can leave the video now if you want. I'm just gonna kind of blab on for a little. It's just about the process here. I took them off of my shelf because I know some people do it where they just record them pulling them off their shelf, but I was like, I think it'll be more interactive if I'm showing them to you guys, kind of just changing it up there. Because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to make sure it's a good video. Not going to, like, just not go full effort with this one. So, yeah, no, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how many Blu-rays you have in your collection, or if you have a video on your YouTube channel of it, just let me know down below. Be sure to comment down below. You know what the question is. Maybe I'll write this in the comment section myself and pin it as the pin comment, but what was my first Blu-ray? And if you guys know, if you saw it in the video here, I mentioned it, so make sure to comment that down below. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Always remember, keep on collecting.